standoff, search, and destroy. That is the map pick of Tyrant. And they have been so dominant in the youth challengers where they only dropped one map. And it's going to be very difficult for C8 Legacy to just top that. Not only that, the momentum coming in from that firing range hard point. So a momentum that will be broken, hopefully, by C8 Legacy. So that is going to be very important. Now, they have to slow things down. They need to play for picks because once you die, you cannot recover. For all of you new bloods and the newbies coming in from Call of Duty Mobile, you need to learn every single angle that you can play here. Trust your snipers, and that's definitely going to be a wacky for Tyrant's side. And now for C8, we need to see a reaction to that.
See who opens up very early on. Mark, Crazy, C8 Legacy. They strike and they strike hard. And it looks like Tyrant is having a little bit of trouble keeping up with the C8 brand. Now 4 players down. 7 with the very quick stab through the back. And one final player in the name of FDX is wrapped up real quick. C8 Legacy looks like my bottom dollar will be saved.
Oh, there, your millionth dollar. And now that is definitely going to be really impressive. We didn't even find out how fast they went down. I wanted to analyze everything, but then as soon as I looked at the map, everyone was dead already from the side of Tyrant. And now that's going to be very impressive. Legacy definitely is a little bit stronger in terms of search and destroy, but how well they can keep it up, and how well can Tyrant Esports go and adjust? Let's see in a little bit.
Yeah, Tyrant now, they need to be able to, of course, pull the players of C8 Legacy back, and they pull off the Granny's welcome. They drop back, leaving the A-bomb side wide open. But look at this. As the approach comes through from C8 Legacy, they do not want to over-aggress. Young J takes that aggressive approach to the situation. Kilo 141 in hand, will be able to respond, but if he gets caught out by any of those players jumping over the side of the convenience store, that's going to be game over for him. So this is a risky position to hold on to. Young J needs to have full confidence in the rest of his team members, and thankfully there will be the one in the name of Susano standing right behind convenience store to make sure he does not lose his position. But now the overextension coming through from the players of Tyrant, and Susano will be able to shut down mids, and that's a good opener for them. But that A-bomb site that they left open earlier on has now started to be exploited. We see one player in there, and the bomb gets that information, immediately drops by the side to get that plant, and we are going to see that clock being down.
C8 Legacy just took too long trying to read the room, and that really just proves for Tyrant Esports to go overextend just a little bit and big for picks. And now one more down. Young J takes his shot, and 7 is eliminated from the equation. And now finally pulling through. Nice, really great infiltration going from the side of Tyrant. They really want to go and finish it. Bomb is going to be going down, and it's going to be very hard right now for that last C8 member. But unfortunately for him, goes down.
FDX, what a slight challenge there. It's all about the communication on the side of Tyrant Esports this time round. They got caught off guard earlier on, and they did not want to allow that to happen to themselves once again. It was Susano that opened things up by going in with that over-aggressive maneuver behind the convenience store through hotel shortcuts, managing to catch one just beside the gas station. But you cannot pull off that same trick twice, and this time we have got one player on the side of C8 Legacy in the name of Crazy, just holding on to the gas station, waiting for Tyrant to overextend once again to see if they can punish them. Mark, on the other hand, with a great angle, waiting for the Special Forces Avenue push to come through, but he should have piled on to his location. Wacky shuts one down, and it will be Young J with a thumper out as well. Wacky with yet another snipe, not gonna find one. Freezy finds Young J. No trade out just yet. Can he continue winning? The answer is no. Tyrant, they get the defusal after shutting down all the players of C8 Legacy. That's 2-1. C8 Legacy started off strong, but Tyrant Esports, they've managed to adjust to all of those aggressions.
The readjustment can definitely be really commendable for the side of Tyrant Esports. They were able to adjust to the aggression of C8 Legacy, and now they can definitely go and fight fire with fire. I feel like that last moment, that could have been really doable for them, especially going to the backside. For Tyrant Esports, they didn't even see that coming. They didn't know there were going to be people coming in from tank, but for them, they should have just double peeked it and really just went in for the trades. But unfortunately for them, going in there one by one. And now starting into our game number 4. Let's see if C8 Legacy can go take some picks here.
There's a wild shot out of Mark. He's not going to be able to get anything out of that. But let's see if or not the guy can get lucky. Nothing comes out of it just yet, Beef. But, you know, patience is the name of the game, especially in S&D, where you don't want to over-aggress and lose your life early. now the shutdown comes through. C8 Legacy 7 steps up to the plate. CBR on for the spray, almost taking the guy down behind the walls, but that's enough of an opener. The bomb site now all in the hands of C8 Legacy. The bomb needs to go down, but still strafing around to look for more kills. This might just prove to be that wrong move for C8 Legacy, but it doesn't, as Freezy finds FDX. A good trade out after FDX finds one of his team members, and it's a 3v2 situation. Freezy thumper for the pop. Susano doesn't get to respond. Yet another hit marks comes through, and Freezy with that quick scope will be able to prove that C8 Legacy will not go down easy in S&D.
Freezy with the ice in his veins. That is amazing movement there. Not only that, you are aware as a person going in for the thumper shot. Not only that, doing the hit marker and also that quick scope. That is very, very hard to really just do. 5 kills to his name, and now he needs to take one more shot. And we can see here the same type of situation coming in from Tyrant Esports. They're really going in for really passive plays, and now with Young J going down, it's going to be very hard for them to go in for the cover.
4 is the situation. C8 Legacy hanging on back. Look at that overextension coming through from Tyrant. Once again dropping into gas station already. Freezy, can he make the play? Thumper once again for the attack, but 7 already shut down Jello. So that's the waste of the Thumper. Freezy gets taken out from the back. FDX steps up to the plate once again, and Tyrant get right back in front. FDX with the double. Wacky now pulls out the secondary, but it's not going to be enough against the CBR. But against the Kilo 141, Susano shuts him down. C8 Legacy only have one last player. Make that no last players as mids get taken out of the equation. Tyrant will continue to move on forth as we switch sides.
Beautiful back alley push, and that's how you get to win another round, because for them, staying in spawn, being passive didn't work out for them, so the readjustment came through, going in for 3 people, 3-man push going into backside, and eventually getting rid of every single one of the C8 Legacy members. So that is a readjustment that we really like to see, and now we are going to be doing a switcheroo where C8 Legacy can definitely be on the defense. And now the same thing that they're going through, a full-on backside push coming from C8.
Wow, C8 Legacy now, the backstab. Freezy with a double, and it looks like it is not gonna be enough just yet, as Tyrant now just hanging back at private backyard at that A-bomb site, waiting for C8 Legacy to step on forth as well, so that they can trade out a couple of players before going in for the plant. But it's not gonna be as easy as that. 5v3, still the situation. Freezy with a quick pop of this grenade might be able to find one for himself, and Wacky with the quick response as well. One grenade into Hotel Yard will not flip anyone just yet. Freezy shuts down Young J, and the hopes and dreams of Tyrant to run away with this matchup, of course, will come to a halt. Jello trades one out. It is gonna be a tough one for Tyrant, but 7 now finds the bomber. Jello taken down, bomb on the ground. No hope for Tyrant this round.
Bomb drop, that's going to be very difficult. He's so far away from the bomb, especially with a sniper. Very difficult, but then doesn't quite get a lot of the shots as Hit X definitely puts that nail in the coffin. And we are even things up. 3 and 3 for both Tyrant and C8. And we wanted this to happen for C8 Legacy because of the scoreline that they had in hardpoint and firing range. It looks like Search and Destroy is their baby. They definitely know how to respond. And Tyrant Esports as well, doing a really good job at the readjustments, but they're having a really hard time with a lot of this.
Yeah, whether or not we wanted to see this, we know for sure C8 Legacy sure as hell wanted this for themselves, right? I mean, it was an abysmal performance over at Hardpoint earlier on, only managing to scrap away 33 points. They basically didn't show up at that Hardpoint matchup against Tyrant. But in this S&D, not only are they showing up, but they are keeping up with the players of Tyrant Esports. Toe-to-toe, each and every single one of these rounds. It's just swinging back and forth. And now look at them lock down the whole of standoff, not allowing Tyrant to step on forth except through the bakery. They have now locked down all of the other angles, and they know exactly where Tyrant Esports is. And this is one of the supremacy out of C8 Legacy. Total map mastery and locking down those off angles to make sure you flush all of your opponents into one certain part of the map, and then later on go in for that retake. The question is, can they execute that plan? Mark now with the wall bangs just has to adjust his crosshair to the right. Does not do that. Bomb has been planted. One quick grenade on for the pop. Trophy systems for the play, perhaps. Yes, it will be played. And Geno survives all of that onslaught with a blind shot, but he gets stunned halfway. Mids as well. And look at Tyrant. They are off and away. They are no longer waiting with open arms. But C8 Legacy, they step on fourth. Mid gets shut down. Susano! What a crazy play by Tyrant Esports.
That was so good from both teams. I mean, they were really just waiting, right? They were waiting. C8 Legacy went in there with the utilities. They saved it, knowing very well that there are going to be multiple people there going in from A into Cubby, but they still lost all their gunfights. Tyrant Esports, really good retaliation from their end. And I feel like this back and forth from both of these teams is so impressive for me to see.
And it's, you know, the main reason why Tyrant Esports won all of those gunfights, number one, it was Susano, but number two, it was because of the setup, right? They went for the plant. And when they knew that C8 Legacy was nowhere to be seen around Bakery, it has to be that Granny's welcome. So they knew exactly where their opponents would be. So they back away from that spot. They move on towards Bakery. They stand behind the statues and tank. Very easy to take over the situation from there. A lot of the players out of C8 Legacy, on the other hand, holding on to the CBR, holding on to, you know, SMGs that don't really give them that angle, don't really give them that range. But the Kilo 141, on the other hand, way too easy of a spray. But this time, this round, Tyrant Esports, they kind of get that power out. Way too 4-4 now, and C8 Legacy not going down.
Now, this is what I've been seeing, right? Tyrant makes a move, and C8 Legacies know how to get basically a counter-attack going in from Tyrant Esports. We saw it basically a while ago in round number 5 and 6, where Tyrant Esports, C8 Legacy, they went into the backside, and guess who did that in the same round as well? We saw C8 Legacy do the same thing, and so now they're doing the same thing over and over again. It's going to be that backside push, but for Tyrant Esports, they're going to have a really hard time, as 7 really is going in for that rampage, getting that 12K.
Mac 10 really on for the pop, ladies and gentlemen, boys. Just final player on the side of Tyrant. Will 7 be able to find him as well? 12 kills in this SND so far, and this guy is not pausing. This guy is not slowing down his approach to the situation at all. FDX with the opportunity of that backstab, but all 3 players of C8 Legacy, they've got this planned out well. Stacking that bomb, even if FDX takes down 1, takes down 2, the third guy's not going to be all that too easy to take down, and 7 finds that easy backstab C8 Legacy on match point.
Oh, match point finally, and C8 Legacy doing such a tremendous job at keeping Tyrant Esports at bay. And now we finally get to see one more round for Tyrant Esports to try to go and plant the bomb. C8 Legacy has been doing so well on defense here so far. And now that rotation going into Alpha, very impressive because they haven't done that so far. That's going to really allow them to really just defend that bomb site, knowing very well that Tyrant Esports is going to be sitting there pretty on that defense. But it's all up to them. What bomb site do you want to go and push at? If you are going for B bomb site, that's going to be very difficult with a full stack. And now, so close. Wacky almost getting that wall bang.
Wacky, bro. The wacky plays. Come on, man. Get one wall back so we can go crazy in here, right? You see, I'm not surprised that C8 Legacy is on match point, but I am quite shocked that Tyrant Esports has been able to keep up with the pacing of C8 Legacy in this SND. Yes, granted, it is a Tyrant Esports map pick, but, you know, in SND, the C8 brand really knows how to shine. And C8 Legacy, this is their bread and butter, right? SNDs. Wacky! Gets the jump shot, 7 taken out. And yes, that bullet busts through one quick wall. And that's not going to be enough just yet, as Midis is still alive. Mac 10 for the defense here. Wild spray, thumper out for the pop as well. No hit mark, no information on his side. FDX with the backstab, and Tyrant is still in the game. C8 Legacy, can they now take this 1v3 situation? Mark now repositions himself with the DLQ, but he might have just been spotted out here.
Oh, that's going to be very difficult, as 3 members of Tyrant Esports are still alive and kicking. Not only that, one sniper in the name of Wacky can go and stop him. And now, really just going in from the boxing gloves, not really knowing that Wacky's going to be right behind him. And there you go. That's not going to be very good, but it still gets the quick scope. Wacky goes down. It's still very doable for him to go in for the clutch, a 1v2 situation with 23 seconds left on the clock. Gets that hit marker, gets that info. He's really close to getting in there. Tries to go again with the gloves, but he only has 16 seconds left. But unfortunately for him, Susano takes him down.
That was just a great play out of Tyrant Esports in terms of repositioning when that challenge came through for Mark. And can we talk about Mark for a moment and that crazy quick scope that we saw? He pulls out the gauntlet, gets that boost in speed because he's carrying on his melee, steps onto the front, and yeah, the player did see him, the player did spot him, but you know, vision is nothing if you cannot respond in time. And the quick scope out of Mark, that was just pure perfection in terms of a sniper in CODM. Let's see if he has more to show us, because this is the final round of this S&D, and C8 Legacy desperately needs a win.
Oh, that was a really good readjustment from both teams. They were supposed to be a heavy stack going into the backside of the map, and you can see a really heavy defense coming in from C8 Legacy, and now from Tyrant Esports, really heavy defense from them, and C8 Legacy really wanted to do a back alley push, but knowing that there were so many util being thrown there, readjusted going into Grandma's and going back into blue, and that is a really good readjustment now for Tyrant Esports. They are still heavily stacking backside, and you can still see here, C8 Legacy still wants to go in there for the back push.
Let's see if not that push through back, it's going to be enough. As Tyrant now, once again, Granny's welcome, but an aggressive welcome. They are stacking themselves just behind the vehicle at Special Forces base to step on into that A-bomb site and ask some tough questions. But Wacky now, once again, with his wacky shots. If he gets that jump shot, that's going to be the end. C8 Legacy now stepping up to that bomb site already. Tyrant, on the other hand, waiting for the timing. All of them rushing in at the same time. Mac10's not going to be able to pop up, but Jello finds a trade. Young J shuts down 7. And now the players of C8 Legacy, they are forced off of that bomb site. But this is the problem. The bomb has been planted already. The defusal can come through at any moment. If any of the utilities are used, the smoke is not going to be all that useful at the moment, with Freezy just going wild with his Mac10. Susano turns the corner and makes one mistake, and C8 Legacy finishes that match.
Round 11, and that's what we wanted to see from the C8 boys, and they're definitely in there for the win. 1-1 for them, and now C8 Legacy really proves that they're such a talented S&D team. We saw the readjustments, AJ. We saw how well trained, how mature they are as a team. Because if you have an experienced team, they are just going to be going in there aggressively, not knowing what to do, especially in that last game, in that round number 11, where they were just basically trying to see each other. They try to get that information, readjusting. That was perfection.
I feel like both of the teams did so well on this S&D, and C8 Legacy managed to scrape through to the end. But here's the problem, though. I feel like C8 Legacy needs to take away a huge warning from this game that, you know, although they are supreme